How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here, and we are reacting to episode number 6 for Volume 7 of RWBY, which is titled A Night Off. And Ruby will be ecstatic, considering she asked for this a couple of episodes ago, but the team wouldn't budge because they're tired, bless their hearts. So this will be mesmerizing stuff for RWBY. I'm also thinking that this is going to be election night, which is funny considering in the UK a few days out we're going to have our general election. So yeah, hopefully things will go down a lot more smoother. I doubt it, but hopefully things will go down a lot more smoother in, I guess, the RWBYverse than it will do for the general election, because let's be honest, it's basically going to be a war zone, isn't it, for the UK? No, but RWBY have been teasing about elect Robin Hill on December 7th, which is funnily enough today. So that makes me believe that the election for a seat on the council is going to be decided in this episode. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to this because there's obviously shenanigans being planned to have Jacques elected, especially with that partnership with Watts, and it's all coming to my fears. I fear that Jacques is going to get that seat rather than Robin. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. Hopefully Jacques will be upset because, yeah, he doesn't deserve that seat. Yeah, last episode was pretty great. I loved the first few minutes of the opening. It was probably the funnest, best few minutes of a RWBY episode opening ever. It was just so great, and I loved the little touches on all the characters. Finding out that Winter will be the next Winter Maiden once Freya passes away, who is currently the Winter Maiden, but she is not in the best of conditions, as we saw in the last episode. But before we do get into the reaction, I want to talk about a little something first that I forgot to do last week. I was supposed to do it last week because I tried to say, Liam, speak about this topic before we do get into the reaction. But yeah, I'm not forgetting this time. So about a month ago, myself and a couple of other RWBY tubers, we did a 24-hour live stream in celebration of Extra Life, and for the majority of those 24 hours, the site was attacked with a DDoS attack, and that prevented people who wanted to donate to be able to make those donations. So we did a 6-hour live stream to make up for that because we wanted to give an opportunity for those who didn't get to donate because of the attack to do so. And we are just currently under $3,400. The goal is $5,000, and the link, which I'll pin in the comments below, is going to be available until the very end of the year, and I would be very thankful if you guys are able to donate, even if it's $1 or a big chunk. I would be very grateful if you are able to do so. There is a tier goal, which is like a few $100s away, which I'm going to be doing, and that is I'm going to do a cover song of my choice. I've already selected the song, and the tier goal that I'm going to be doing that is $3,750. So we're currently at $3,375. So that's just over $350 away until we actually get that. So if you guys want to see me do something I'm quite nervous about, because singing it's not my forte, but it's for the kids. If you guys want to see me do a song cover of my choosing, which is a song that I really do love, and it's not Rules of Nature, so yeah, but it's a song that I really do love. But if you guys want to see me do that, then be able to you can donate if you're able to, should I say, even if it's $1 or a huge chunk. Every little does help, because we are raising money for St. Francis's Children's Hospital in Oklahoma. And yeah, like I said, the goal is $5,000. The link's going to be accessible until the very end of the year. So if you guys want to do that, then that would be amazing. I've still got to listen to a full BTS album with Tortured Boy as well, but I've made plans with that. So I guess watch this space. I think it will be on his channel, but I know I'm going to be listening to it. So he will not convert me. He will not convert me. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. So if you guys want to donate, that would be amazing. So yeah, with that said, let's jump into the reaction. This is a night of episode number 6 of volume 7 for RWBY. Let's go. Gotta say, the thumbnail is so funny. Like, Penny's like so ecstatic, and Ruby's like, me being Penny, talking about F1 to my friends, basically. Everyone's just like, I just love the thumbnail. I'm not sure if it'll be the thumbnail for the YouTube reaction, but it will be for the Rooster Teeth episode, so yeah. I do love that shot, though. Oh yeah, the calm after the storm.
Although rioting in Mantle is finally under control, how does it feel to know that the majority of those involved were your supporters?
I don't condone rioting, especially when our city is being denied aid for the hardships we've already had to go through.
You can't blame them for being screwed over further.
But latest stunt is holding the city hostage for his own political gain. So
Pick
I
the right
understand
choice, dude.
their anger, but ask that they show it not in the streets, but at the
Ivy
polls
Brown.
today.
Continuing this epic training. Good wise. Oh. Nice. Ooh.
Nice. Your recovery's getting faster.
Nice. Poor Sean.
Have you always been able to do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't normally think it through that much.
You guys are evolving, and I still don't even have my semblance.
Well, I
He'll
bet
get
we'll all
it
be
by the
better.
end of this volume.
Clover wasn't kidding. You're really giving this your all.
Well, we have to with the way things are going.
They're not going well, are they?
Better Robin than Jacques Cheney.
Yeah, I suppose
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Either way, this election doesn't bode well for our stability.
It could be a chance to work with Robin and get Mantle on your side.
The likelihood of that working...
She's right. You have to do something about Mantle. If you could get Robin to trust you.
I bet if you opened up to her, she'd understand that you're being framed.
I mean, this will improve
But
your
it will only
standing.
work if she's open too.
Ironwood.
I take it you're here for new mission assignments.
You could say that. The General and I want you to take the rest of the day to recuperate.
You're giving us
Downtime.
a night off?
Ordering it. After tonight's election,
You
we'll
will
be
not
waking up
work.
to a very different Atlas
Rest.
tomorrow. I need you rested and ready for whatever that may bring.
If I see you sweeping, we'll be having words. I'm kidding.
That Robin Hill will fill the open council seat.
There's no way my father could have thought layoffs would do anything but hurt him. So why announce this the day before the election?
Just seems like a power play that backfired to me. Won't matter in a few
something
hours,
more.
though.
Well, where are you guys going?
Team Funky invited us out dancing. Yang and I thought it would be good to get our minds off the election.
I thought you said Team Funky was annoying.
That's the best part about dance clubs.
I can't hear you.
Ruby, come on!
I still can't believe you're going to that thing.
Just because Ironwood dislikes Robin doesn't mean we all have to. From where I'm standing, both of them seem to be trying their best to help Atlas. As to who's doing a better job.
But a victory party?
Invite's still open if you want in. Penny's gonna be working security.
Yay, Penny!
Oh my gosh, no. You gotta do it like this.
That's what I'm doing!
Oh my god,
Hey,
my
Oscar
heart!
and I are hitting the movies.
My
Is anyone else-
heart!
Oh, okay.
Weiss has no other choice at this point.
I understand Weiss's point, though. A victory party does seem a bit premature.
Let them have one sure thing.
This is
Probably
gonna
the
backfire
last
so
thing before
bad.
Amity Tower goes up and everyone learns about what we're fighting.
We've spent so much time worrying about how Ironwood will react to the truth about her. But have any of us considered how we're even going to beat her if we manage to work past that?
Jin said she can't be beaten,
She told Oz that he couldn't destroy her.
but maybe someone else could?
He
I
couldn't.
don't know.
Nobody.
We should be training right now.
We've trained enough. Take some time
We
to...
don't have time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are we having Ren Nora squabble? This is breaking my heart! This kick me. This ain't the first time. He's rising up there, 37% now.
Hey, Penny. I am so glad you made it. It's just Marrow and I tonight, so more friends means more fun. Where
Poor
are the
Marrow,
others?
on his own
Weiss is out
again.
with the boys, and Blake and Yangard off doing their own thing. Again.
At least they're back to being friends.
Friends, huh? Just friends.
What else would they be?
Nora's
Two
sensing the
people who've gone
Bumblebee
through
ship.
That much? I think there's more going on.
Well, maybe one of them feels that way, but the other might be worried.
About what?
It's just... there's a lot of things going
It's
on.
reflecting on the Red Nora ship.
Figure things
I believe I may be confused. Who are we talking about again? I'm not really sure.
Penny, where'd you go?
This is both Ren Nora and Bumblebee talk.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
Just hanging out with a friend while she's on the job.
Oh!
Yeah, real
She's gonna
cute.
break her arm.
Try not to be too much of a distraction. We need to be vigilant in case...
In case what?
In case someone tries to start trouble.
Oh, funny. That's why we're here. So feel free to take a hike.
Listen, the
Ooh.
General's trying to help, all right? Just because you can't understand...
What's going on here, Wags?
Wags. Did you call
And
him
the
Wags?
pipsqueak is
Wow.
back.
We're concerned about security risks. Ma'am, the General doesn't want any surprises tonight.
Fine, but stay out of the way. If I get elected tonight, we'll all have to learn how to get along.
That is true.
Sure, we won't have any problems, as long as you stay within the law.
The law isn't perfect, you know. It's certainly not equal.
Trust me, I'm well aware.
My only goal is that all the citizens of Mantle and Atlas, and Faunus, have an equal shot at a good life.
That sounds great. And you're planning to do all that equalizing legally, right?
Everything I've done is legal.
Ooh.
Of course. 100%.
Well, that worked.
She's adorable. Just love that sass from Robin.
Scram,
Everything I've
kid.
done
We've
has
got
been
a job
legally.
to do.
Can we please just not do this right now?
I should have just gone to the movies.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for going to the polls today.
43%.
This is Mantle's moment. I know that, like me, you're all thrilled that we chose Robin as our voice in Atlas. No one has fought harder for Mantle than she has, and I know Robin will continue that
Go on,
fight.
the tears,
on
the tears.
Will you
Passionate.
share a few words?
I think she's an adorable gem. The sheep form, yeah.
I've never been much for public speaking. Probably wasn't my best idea ever to go into politics. Thank you so much, everyone.
I don't like how that's creeping up.
You said you believe in me, but I'm the one who believes in all of you. You've proven to me that as individuals, we are strong, but together, we are unstoppable. So no matter what happens tonight,
you
win
too.
or lose, we will continue to fight for our city, because it is this city that brings us together.
We're in the
Why?
final
Why are we doing
and
this?
It's looking to be a closer race than anticipated.
Don't worry, it's in the bag.
Is it? Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
What's going on? Why won't you just talk to me?
You know, I've never been really good with talking.
Then screw talking.
Yes! Freaking hell! Ho, 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 ho! Thank you! Finally! Oh no.
You ready, Tyrion?
Always.
Shoot!
12, 11.
Watch out!
Ah, great.
Go.
Oh, gee. Oh my god, is he massacred? What the shit?
Penny, what's going on over there?
Oh my god, he's massacring everyone.
Put down your weapon and surrender.
This is Ace Operative Marrow, requesting immediate assistance.
You mustache son of a bitch.
Come on, we've got to get you out of here.
No, not the sheep, not the sheep. No.
Robin!
Oh no. Oh. Son of a bitch.
Right on time.
Oh, don't tell me.
And the winner of the Atlas Council election is Jacques Schnee!
Son of a bitch!
It's Ironwood's robot!
She's just gonna get framed!
I didn't.
You!
Oh, thank you,
You
everyone. Thank
manipulative,
you.
evil cretins!
It's a new day in Atlas. We've won. We did it.
What happened?
It was Tyrion! Tyrion's here!
Oh my god.
Get Penny out the back! Now!
No.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, only a
I'm
semblance.
sorry. Is she? This wasn't us. I swear.
Fine work, Tyrion. I think we are done.
I'm gonna rip that off your face.
A surprise victory by SDC Mining Corporation CEO Jacques Schnee. Last-minute voter turnout produced a dark horse victory for the dust industry leader.
What did he choose? Penny, my heart.
Penny, you need to get to Atlas. Backup's on the way. Penny.
How can you frame her like that?
We've got a long night ahead.
And as the newest member of the council, I pledge to serve each and every
Oh, what a hellhole. What a, as they call it, a shit show. Wow. Like, I had a feeling it would be rigged, but I didn't. The way it was executed just appalled me. That not only did Tyrion just commence a massacre, basically, but he had Penny framed. Well, no, Watts had Penny framed for the thing, or Tyrion did as well, but at least Rhaenyra kissed, so take some comfort out of this despair. I've got no words. I'm appalled. I am. That was bogus. That was, and now that this is the thing though. That makes for the perfect opportunity to, like, that makes for the perfect way to incriminate, not to incriminate, to have Jacques elected. It's so perfect because I thought, okay, well, they're gonna do some kind of techno mumbo jumbo with the polls or whatever. That's it. Didn't expect something like that, but it's perfect because the people are now looking like it incriminates Ironwood further by having the Protector, they'll say Protector, being the one who did this, seen by the people. They think that Penny did this. And it's easy to assume as well, like, not just the fact that she stood there with no other people with their swords drawn and all of that, but she's a robot at the end of the day. She could just malfunction. So, yeah, but, and yeah. It's Yang all over again. Oh my god, it's volume 3 all over again.
It'll be just like bacon again.
Of course, that line had to be a foreshadowing for things to come. It had to be a foreshadowing to things just going to hell. Because I did say that it was like when Yang got framed. It also did bring me remnants of, you could say, PvP as well. So, yeah, but oh my god, this is. You know what? Imagine, because it's halfway. Well, it's technically halfway through the season, 13 episodes. Yeah, I think the last episode before the week off or whatever is next episode. But just imagine the hysteria the fandom would go into if they split it here. I think they should have done that for the laps, but oh boy. That was an episode. That was, yeah, I did notice the I think you would have heard me anyway, so you I don't need it it doesn't need to be said. Speakily, he can't, because he's just worried that it's gonna be like Beacon all over again. It is. It is. It certainly very much is. But yeah, I really, I did see the poll for Jacques go up slowly but surely, because it was like 60-30, was it? No, it was 70-30 percentage, wasn't it? Robin had the majority, but that slowly came down during the episode, and it was giving me real anxiety. Like, oh, it's happening. It is happening. And, yeah, he won. Great. And of course, we celebrate with Grimm arriving because, oh my god. Can I just say, that was terrifying, seeing Tyrion just massacre everyone. The lights out, Tyrion just swipe. He was like it was the RWBY equivalent of Rogue One, where Vader was just slicing and dicing all those rebels. It was just terrifying. He was just going through, slicing, dicing the crowd. It was oh my god. And I gotta say, what's his involvement as he saw the, like, with, you know, he was conducting his hands, like, music to my ears, the innocents being slaughtered. This is juicy. Yeah, I really appreciated that little touch as well, but, also noticed a little Robin detail on her weapon as well, so that was a nice little touch. But yeah, Tyrion, absolutely terrifying. He was terrifying when he killed Forrest, like, just appearing out of nowhere, but this was him at his most terrifying. The lights are off. He just goes slicing, dicing all over the place. Yeah, it was just absolutely mental. But yeah, his involvement was absolutely fantastic. It was so, you just knew when he was hooded, okay, well, this is going to be fun, sarcastically speaking. I mean, it was fun to see the tides being turned, but you get the idea. This is going to go down well. Nothing bad's going to happen. Happens, of course. But yeah, I really enjoyed going through this episode, going a bit more about Robin's character, how she is a very, very sympathetic character, trying to legally give faunus and humans that equal rights, with her having a bit of a kerfuffle with Marrow, who's on his own again. I wonder why. Yeah, but I do love how understanding Robin is at the anger of the people. Like, that's what, like, this is the thing with the people lashing out. You saw them being detained after they lashed out at Jacques closing a few of the SDC plants. This is going to be like, okay, so how do you explain this, Robin? And I think she handled it really, really well. Like, show your anger in the polls, not through violence. She's a very, very calm character who has that very she's very, very chill, isn't she? Like, with the way she confronted Clover in the last episode, and how she just casually nicknames everyone. She called Marrow Wags, she calls Crow 5 o'clock Shadow, and Ruby Pipsqueak. So she's just very, very chill, isn't she? Although she won't be after this evening. But I just love her calm demeanor and her just in general, like, you know, politics, elections, they can be very, very testy, but she is handling this like a pro. So yeah, why can't we do with Robert? No, but I really enjoyed her involvement, as well as the team trying to encourage Ironwood to settle aside his differences and work to make Mantle a better place, because she's the better person than Jacques, understandably. And not just that, though, but this will create less tension and potentially better results for Ironwood. So that's what Ironwood needs right now. He needs to ally himself with Robin, which he can still do so at this point. Just because she's lost the election doesn't mean that them two can't be allies. As the Crow. Oh, imagine if that's next episode. Oh, Crow versus Tyrion. I'm just wanting that to happen. I don't think it will. I think the framing of Penny will be a focus on the next episode, and then when Robin realizes what is going on with Tyrion, then yeah. But it will be very, very juicy to see what happens now that Penny has been framed. Can't catch a break, can she? Like, first she gets murdered, and well, first she is involved with the whole pirate incident, but that wasn't on her own accord, of course. Same with her being involved. Yeah, that's basically it. It's more related to PvP than it did with but it still does bring remnants to Yang and Mercury, doesn't it? So yeah, but it does bring remnants to of PvP when you have all those swords and Cinder and Co. Oof. But no, it was very, very you just do feel so bad for Penny because now she's in a kerfuffle, isn't she? So yeah, the little bit of training as well at the beginning was very, very nice, with everyone improving their semblances. Weiss getting the one-up on Winter, which is nice to see, because it means that Weiss is getting better. But I think that's the whole case of that scene. Like, everyone's semblances are improving. Jean's semblance is improving. Ruby pulling off some neat tricks that she's never done before. And then Oscar talking about his lack of semblance. So that's opening the door, I feel, for the end of this volume for him to get his semblance. So for him to discover his semblance, should I say. I don't think it'll take 5 seasons or whatever, like Jean. But no, I think that's going to happen. But yeah, like I said, everyone encouraging Ironwood to set aside his differences was really, really nice, because he was like a bit unsure. But Nora's like, get it through your head. Like, you need allies, and she's gonna be a better person than Jacques, and she's a very, very nice person. Like, even in the private time, she discussed about how beneficial Robin is. So yeah. What Weiss is gonna think now as well, like, as soon as she comes out the movies, that's gonna be the thing. Like, everyone's reactions, like, they've just seen a really, really nice movie. Oh, that was nice, that was so heartwarming, and then they come out and chaos is outside. So yeah, but I'm really excited to see Weiss and her reaction to her dad partnering with villains. There was cute Bumblebee moments as well. I love them dancing. And I just really love how they are developing, not just the ship, but just their relationship in general. Like, looking back at their story and thinking how wonderful it is to see them two blossom so much, and now they're about to kissy. So yeah, one pairing who did get kissy. It finally happened! It finally happened! Holy shit! I mean, this is the thing, we had Ren-Nora frustrations in episode 3, so I was like, what the hell's going on? And then that continued in this episode, so yeah. But I really, really loved how Nora picked up on the fact that Bumblebee is just around the corner, and they both implied that they've been through all of this stuff and they have feelings for each other, but one feels the love and one's a bit worried. I think he was insinuating that between them two more than they did with Bumblebee. Because that's the thing, Ren is worried. He is absolutely worried, because he's talking about and it's something to be respectable over. You can't, like, it's understandable to see why Ren is worried. Like, he was saying we should be training, and he's worried about this, about what's in the future, about Salem, about everything the villains are doing. So yeah, I mean, it is very, very essential as well, like Ironwood said, to get that break, because we're in a whole new world the next day, so you've got to be prepared. As well as the fact that these kids have, like, I guess a week ago, they've done all sorts. They've confronted they've confronted terrifying Grim. They've had to take down a mech unit, all that jazz. They've done a lot of stuff within a week, maybe a bit more, but it's still pretty recent, isn't it, for these guys? So there's going to be a lot of tension on their shoulders. So I think it is very important. But Ren is very focused on hoping there's a way for Salem to be stopped. So yeah, you can't blame him. But Nora wants this relationship to move forward, and that you can't blame her as well, because it's going to be eating you up inside. Which is a fun fact. Like, for me, I've just I admitted something to one of my friends who I was hoping, I don't think it's going to happen, but it was great to get that tension off my shoulders, because it would have been eating me up in 2020, and I don't want any repercussions in 2000. I want to get all the repercussions left behind in 2019 that I will possibly face, because 2019's been a terrible year anyways, and I want 2020 to be a really great year. So I confronted a friend who I did have feelings for. I don't think she resonates the same way as me, but it's okay. The main important thing was that we both came off understanding, and we haven't split our friendship and all that jazz. But you get the idea. For me, it was better. Well, not just to help my own confidence, because confidence isn't my forte, but it was great for me to get this off my chest rather than it eating me up inside. And that's what Nora wants. She wants something to happen between these two, and I'm glad that the RWBY are acknowledging the fact that these two haven't got anywhere beyond touching hands at the end of Volume 4. So insert the kiss with Ren saying, "I'm not good with words," and then kiss, yay. So yeah, I really thought that was great. That was really amazing. And then we had the massacre. Oh my god, I thought the sheep was gonna get killed. I thought our little sheep faunus was gonna get killed. I was worried. I would hate, no, I do. I absolutely do at this point, because he still hurt our little pet. So, yeah, I mean, oh my god. I mean, I was worried for the sheep. Like, she's adorable, so, yeah. And you nearly hurt her, so we would have been having words with Tyrion. But like I said, I really loved how the way Tyrion just, it was intense. I really enjoyed his insanity, just going to work on these people. But yeah, great episode of RWBY. I can't wait to see what the repercussions are for next episode, because boy, there's going to be some very tasty repercussions of, I mean, the repercussions have already started, but to see that flow into the next episode, it's going to be really amazing. But yeah, I can't wait. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoy this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my BD Pizza channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!